For the latest top tips, reviews and advice, please subscribe below.
Hello and welcome to Attwoolls Outdoors with me, Mike. Today I'm giving you a bit of a review video on a kind of new lighting range from Zempire. So I say new, what we've kind of got here is actually the latest version of kind of Zempire's Megadome collection. So we have a real mixture of sizes and things. So we also have the 150, the 300, the 500 and also the 1000. So we're going to do a kind of a bit of a in-depth review on each individual model, kind of the specs that kind of each one has, and the usability of it really as well. So the Megadome light's been around for a little while now, and it kind of moves forward, and it's been very popular. It kind of supersedes the Hangdome and Megadome, and now we've got this whole kind of collection, depending on how many or how bright you want it to be. The figure, i.e. 150, 300, 500 and 1000, refers to how many lumens it will give off. All of them have a lithium-ion battery. Again, as you go up through the range, essentially the bigger the battery and the bigger the light obviously it's going to give off. Each of them do tend to have 3 stages as well, so you can sort of turn them on. So you have like a low light, medium, and obviously a highlight, and then that will affect kind of the overall run time that it will give, and of course the amount of lumens it then projects off as well. So the other thing that's quite canny is obviously because lithium-ion battery, you can actually use it as a power bank. So you've got a USB-C pointer there, so you can use it to recharge your phone. So it's really quite clever. The plastic is really quite non-abrasive, very easy to actually kind of store or whatever you want to do, because it's quite a compact unit. And you can utilize the hanging part. Now the length of each individual cord does vary depending on the model. You have the ability to adjust it off a hanging point as well, so it can kind of directly lock into place. So if I pull that down, it then crimps, and also you've then got a point, and then a very handy kind of almost like a carabiner, but not in a way, so it kind of can clip through, lock into there, and then that's going to be then your kind of hanging point for wherever you want it to. So we'll start at the bottom of the range and sort of work our way up. It's worth mentioning that little cord point is only available on the lower 3. Basically the 1000 model is a little bit bigger in all. So the 150, again, really quite nice, small, compact. Something, again, you would happily probably, I see this more being in the light of a bedroom, but to be fair, it throws that much amount of light. 150 lumens is not to be sniffed at. Sort of runtime, I think, when you have its lowest setting is about 27 hours, its lowest setting. Then it goes up to 10 hours and 5.5. So you basically go from 30 to 90 to 150 lumens. So it decent amount. Again, you've got almost like the standby light. Really small, compact, and quite lightweight, so that works really quite nicely as well. When you move up to the 300, it basically then goes from 50 to 150 to 300 in terms of the sequences. And again, you're looking around about 39 hours at 50, medium 150, so that's going to be 13 hours and 6.5 at full blast. So it's very much how you want to utilize it, and because you can recharge it through USB-C cable, you most likely have mobile mains on site, or even off your carport, a little serial lighter, you can recharge them off there, providing you've got obviously the right adapter. The adapter comes with it as standard is, like I say, USB to USB, and then like I said, a USB-C port directly on, so really quite neat and compact, but you could put easily like a 3-pin socket on that and charge it from a mains point if you wanted to. When we move up to the 500, we're looking at 80, 250 and 500 in terms of the brightness, and then hours, you're looking about 30 hours at largest, 12 hours, and then 5.5 at its biggest rate. In terms of recharges, I think for a number you're looking around about sort of 3, 4, 5, and about maybe 7 hours, 6, 7 hours for the top range in terms of how quickly it needs to fully recharge. So you can plug it on during the daytime and then you quite happily use it on nights for several nights on the trot. The difference is when you get to the 1000s. The 1000 is basically more meant as a table light, so you haven't got any way of kind of actually physically hanging it. It sits really quite nicely. Again, it's a really bright light, projects directly down onto a stand, and you can screen light kind of, it shows you that obviously it's on sort of temporary standby, kind of almost like a bamboo kind of base unit to it as well. It works really quite well. So again, with that you're looking at 220, 520, and then 1000 at its fullest whack. But 15 hours it's on low speed, 6 hours, and then I think it's 5 at its high point. So works really well. I think across the range you can really find something that you have like on a table lantern, something you can hang down, so you can really kind of mix and match the ranges. I think those who have had hang domes or megadomes in the past, I think once you get used to the product and how it kind of is, I think it's generally quite impressive. For me, I like the fact that you can obviously alter the overall height of the cord itself, and now the fact you've got the extra benefit benefit of actually you could pop that in kind of your day pack or something like that. You know, reuse it to charge your phone off, so it becomes a lot more of a multi-purpose item in general. But again, it's really nice sort of strong LED light. It's a kind of more like a, it's not probably as harsh, it's a little bit lighter. It's not really quite a pure white light, and it's not probably more like a yellowy light. I think it's kind of that way in between. It's not sort of two ways either size, when I compare it to another light I got on here. I think that works really well at kind of illuminating it up. So for more information, check the link below this video. It'll take you straight through to our website. We've got more information on things like all the individual specs that I've just kind of previously mentioned, as well as obviously the latest pricing on there as well, and the links we've done to our little videos. But I think across the range with the 150, 300, 500 and 1000, I think we've got a good core collection to kind of, again, accommodate what you want. If you want something that's going to be just a bit more, not cheap and cheerful, because it's not really a kind of a cheap product, I think that's where the 150 puts into it. So you almost, in my head, I'm having that on the desktop, one of these on sort of hanging the main lantern point, and then a little one for the bedroom. So I think it kind of throughout the whole collection it works really quite smartly. But let us know what you think, of course. But really, that's kind of our overall video review on the new collection from Zempire with the Megadome range. So hopefully we'll see you again soon in our next Attwoolls Outdoors video review, and hopefully it's been helpful.